If you're serious about holding your own Bitcoin, Electrum is a wallet worth paying attention to. Now, it's been around since 2011. It's open source, Bitcoin only, and trusted by many power users. Unlike beginner wallets that abstract away the details, Electrum shows you exactly what's happening and lets you control it directly. Now, it has a mobile version, but we'll be focusing on the desktop wallet in this video. Let's start by downloading Electrum from the official site, electrum.org. Now guys, always double check that you're on the real site. We don't want to download malware from phishing clones. Okay, once installed, launch Electrum and you'll land in the wallet creation wizard. Name your wallet, hit next, and choose what kind you want. For most people, standard wallet is the way to go. You get a 12-word recovery phrase and full control. If you want extra protection, Electrum also supports two-factor authentication. It works by requiring a time-based code from Google Authenticator before any transaction can be sent. So even if someone does get your wallet file, they still can't spend your Bitcoin without that code. The multi-sig option lets you go fully custom. Set up wallets that require multiple signatures, like 2 of 3 or 3 of 5. This is great for shared custody or spreading risk across devices. Lastly, you can import private keys or addresses, and that's useful for restoring older wallets using private keys or creating a watch-only wallet using Bitcoin addresses, which means you simply monitor wallet activity without putting your private keys on that device. So we'll go with standard. So choose create new seed, back up those 12 words, confirm, set a password, and Electrum boots up your new wallet. Once it opens, you'll see Electrum's main interface, a menu bar up top, tabs like history, send, and receive in the middle, and a status bar at the bottom. We'll be coming back to many of these as we dig into Electrum's more advanced features, but let's start with one that you'll probably use a lot: fee control. Most wallets handle fees in the background, but Electrum lets you have full control. So you can decide how fast you want your transactions confirmed. To test this out, head to the Send tab, fill in a recipient address and amount. If you also want to see the fiat value, go to Tools, then click on Preferences from the drop-down, navigate to the Fiat tab and choose your local currency. And you can also change Bitcoin units here. So back in the Send tab, click Pay, and you'll get the fee slider. From the fee policy dropdown, Electrum gives you 3 estimation modes that you can pick between. The first one, ETA mode, targets confirmation within a specific number of blocks. Mempool mode bases the fee on how many transactions are waiting, placing yours at a certain depth in the queue. Fee rate mode is fully manual. You pick the exact sats per byte, but set it to low and it might never confirm. Now, these modes exist to help you interpret the fee market better and pick the trade-off between speed versus cost that fits what you're trying to do rather than hoping that the wallet picks something reasonable. Another one of Electrum's most powerful features is manual coin control, especially if you care about privacy. When you receive Bitcoin, each payment becomes a separate spendable chunk called a UTXO. Most wallets just auto-select some combination of these to cover your next transaction, but this might accidentally link parts of your financial activity that should stay separate, like your business and personal wallets. So Electrum lets you override all of that by giving you complete control over which coins get spent. So to access this, go to the top menu, click View, then select Show Coins, and you'll now see a new Coins tab appear next to your usual ones like History and Addresses. Inside the Coins tab, you'll see a detailed list of all your UTXOs. So each line shows the amount, the source transaction, and the address that it belongs to. So from here, you can manually select exactly which coins that you want to spend. Once you select it, right-click it and choose Add to Coin Control. Then you'll see a message at the bottom of Electrum's window and it says Coin Control Active. So this means that your next transaction will use only the UTXOs that you just selected. Everything else will be ignored temporarily. Another tool in your coin control arsenal is freezing. In either the Coins or Addresses tab, you can right-click on any entry, whether it's an individual coin or an entire address, and choose Freeze. So this tells Electrum to not touch these funds no matter what. And this is useful for cold funds that you don't want to accidentally spend, or for UTXOs tied to activity that you'd rather not mingle with other transactions. Electrum also gives you full control over the servers that it connects to, something that most wallets handle silently in the background. By default, Electrum connects to public servers to fetch your transaction history, balance, and to broadcast transactions. And these servers don't have access to your private keys, so they can't steal your coins, but they can still log your data and build a profile of your activity. So to avoid this, Electrum lets you manually select which server to connect to, or even better, run your own Electrum server for maximum trust and privacy. If you're not running your own, you can still protect your privacy by using Tor. So Tor hides your IP address by routing your traffic through a global network of servers. And this makes it much harder for Electrum servers to link your activity to your identity. To set this up, first download the Tor browser from torproject.org, connect to the Tor network. Once Tor browser is up and connected, head into Electrum, then click on the network icon in the bottom right corner, or go to Tools and then Network. In the window that opens, select the Proxy tab. Now check the Use Proxy box. In the drop-down, select SOX5-Tor, and in the host field, type 127.0.0.1, then set the port to 9050. This tells Electrum to send all its traffic through the Tor network that's already running on your machine. Basically, it hides your connection so the servers that you talk to don't see your real IP address. Once this is done, close the network window, and you'll know that it's working when Electrum's circular icon in the bottom right turns blue, and that means that it's successfully connected through Tor. Electrum also supports the Lightning Network, which is Bitcoin's second layer for fast and cheap payments, and it works by letting you open a payment channel with another user, send Bitcoin instantly with very low fees, and only settle the final result on-chain when the channel closes. So you can open channels using the Channels tab. If it's not visible, enable it via the View menu. Then pick a node to connect to, decide how much to commit from your on-chain wallet, and Electrum will handle the setup. Once a channel is open, sending a Lightning payment is easy. Just paste a Lightning invoice into the Send tab. Electrum recognizes it automatically and switches into Lightning mode. To receive, go to the Receive tab, switch to Lightning, and generate an invoice like you would for an on-chain request. Channel management happens in the Channels tab. You can view your balances, status, and close them when needed. And with that, you're ready to start using some of Electrum's most powerful features. Now, yes, it asks a bit more of you than your average wallet, but in return, you get control and transparency, and that is hard to beat. As with all things Bitcoin, take your time. Start small, try a test transaction or two, and build confidence as you go. And also, let us know how your Electrum journey goes in the comments below. Bye.